Number 12 is a messy thing. I almost took it off of this homework, but then I thought you guys might really enjoy the challenge. So, here we go. When we're looking at this, I think we kind of look at this x to the fourth and we're like, there's no 4x cubed in there anywhere. And I look at this and think, every inverse trig derivative that we have doesn't have a number there. It always has a 1. It's like 1 minus x squared. Not 9 minus. So that 9 is like, ugh, so annoying. So you know what I think we should probably do is let's try to make that 9 useless. So how can we do that? Well, we could factor it out. So that'll give us 1 minus 1/9 x to the fourth. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, the denominator here is going to be the square root of 9 times the square root of 1 minus 1/9 x to the fourth. And the square root of 9, we happen to know, is 3. And so I'm going to pull that square root of 9 out in front as 1/3, because it's in the denominator, right? So we can't pull it out the top. We can pull it out at the bottom. Now, I haven't actually done any calculus yet, but I've got something that's looking maybe a bit cuter. So let's kind of focus on this one. If you did number 11 with me, then you notice that we had that x to the sixth that we decided to make u to the third. And we're going to do something kind of similar here. We're going to make this guy x squared, because the derivative of x squared is up here as x to the first. But we've got that 1/9. So what squared would give us 1/9 x to the fourth? And that's going to be 1/3 x squared. 1/3 x squared times 1/3 x squared is 1/9 x to the fourth. So taking a substitution here is going to give us 2/3 x dx. Now, we don't have 2/3, right? We have this x dx. Oh, I forgot my dx, sorry. Here, and I've already pulled a 1/3 out in front, which maybe I could have left inside and it would have made my life a little easier, but so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve for x dx over here, and I'm going to get 3/2 du equals x dx. So that's going to be 3/2 times 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared du. 3/2 du coming from right over here. So we've run out of a bit of room here. Let me pencil up a bit. So where do we go from there? Well, let's pull that 3/2 in front. That's going to give us, if we multiply those two fractions, 1/2 the integral of 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared du. And that, we can see pretty easily, is going to be the inverse sine of u. So if we can make it through that whole substitution, we actually come up with kind of a nice little answer here of 1/3 x squared with our u, inverse sine plus c.